Oh, good to be back. Welcome back. Thank you for rejoining the Texans series after a brief hiatus, going out of town for a little bit. So we are right at the mid-season point. We're 5-3. We have remaining 2 games of full Play the Moments. We have 3 games of the Play the Moments mini games left for our seasonal playage, and that is going to be this season. We're going to get through, or this stream, we're going to get through the rest of the season, and if we do make the playoffs, which we missed out last year, we are going to do our playoffs. So a recap of where we're at. Texas Train, his first full season as a starter, playing at an MVP level. Ja'Cory Melton went down with an injury, so Darrell Henderson, who I'm glad we picked up to start the year, is picking up the slack. Kyle Pitts dominating per usual, on pace for a 20 touchdown season. Maybe he can break the record. We got Diami Brown in his first year as a starter. Tutu Atwell is breaking out, although his stats not living up to the superstar dev that he earned last year. Jalen Darden having a great season. And then defensively, Bud Dupree keeping it up. Marco Bullock, the pressures here not really getting the job done. Jordan Lewis, however, with like a freaking D-back of the year season so far with 4 picks. Teddy looks majestic at this angle. Yeah, Bud Dupree, FIFA channel, has 10 sacks already after having like a 16-sack season. He has been incredible. What a signing he's been. So we do have some players up. I think Jordan Lewis, the way he's playing, 28 years old. He does have star dev. He wants a 1-year deal for $3 million. Can we give him a... I guess with the way he's playing right now, though, his market would probably be going up. He'd probably want to see how his year plays out. So I don't know how realistic it is to pay him that contract right there. We might give him a bigger deal at the end of the season. Blacklock hasn't done much. Max Sharping's on a 1-year deal, I believe. Really not too bad as far as players hitting the market this year. Jordan Lewis being the one guy we're kind of worried about. So we're on week 10. Like I said, we have 2 games of full Play the Moments available, and then we have 3 games of our Play the Moments mini games. So let's kind of pick and choose what we want to do here. We do play the Ravens. So the Ravens are... I guess I don't know what record these guys are, so maybe we should just kind of do it on the fly. But I do want to play this week. This is a big game against the Colts. They're leading our division, so we are going to play the full Play the Moments for this one. We do have some upgrades. So TJ Pritchard, our punter. How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. And Vic, hope you're doing all right with the Rona. Hoping for the best, my man. Jalen Darden is gonna go with. Let's make him a little better of a deep threat here. Landon, the trip was nice. Thanks for asking. Was a much needed, just kind of breather. Spent some good time with TFGF's family, which is soon to be officially my family, I suppose. So here we go. Play the Moments against the Colts. Dolphins rebuild in the near future. Potentially. Jets and Broncos are kind of on the hot list right now, but you know, we did the Dolphins somewhat recently. But I wouldn't rule it out. All right, 3rd and 2. Oh, geez, that pressure got in. I did not see that coming. DeForest Buckner. What's the next position group I'm going to scout? I'm going to be honest, I've been kind of bouncing around. I haven't really stuck to one group, per se. But I think my next top 10 video, which is either going to be Friday... Oh, geez, that was a heck of a play. We got a running back this week. But our next top 10 video is either going to be edge or running back, I think. Those have been the two positions I've been kind of zeroing in on. But I've been scouting a lot of safeties recently. Get in, Pitts. Oh, let's go, Kyle Pitts.
You like that? You like that?
Wow. Good job, Teddy. We scored. Should I get Madden 21? You have 19 right now when it goes on sale. Just buy it used. It's definitely an upgrade from Madden 19. I would recommend getting it if you're itching for a football game, but just get it used is what I would say. We gotta crash. I forgot that Drew Lock is on the Colts, which is so cool. He leaves us, and then... Oh, we may have kept him out there. Let's go. But I love that he's interdivision. I think that's so cool. He leaves us in free agency and signs with our rival. Get him. Oh, he got him short. Let's go. Good job, defense. No, it was not Zach Cunningham at nose tackle. FIFA, we have a different Cunningham. That's our first round rookie from 2 years ago. Or in his second season. How do I feel about the safeties? It's a decent looking class. I'm not like crazy about this safety class. I like Richie Grant as a free safety. I like Trayvon Morig, I guess, as the next guy, I would say, as much as the next guy. Oh, that's a screen. Oh. Jeremy Boback with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Yeah, Vic, Javon Holland is fine. There's a lot of guys in this class that I think are third round picks that are like probably starters, but no one I'm like super excited about, to be honest. Yeah, Cisco again, he's fine. Cisco reminds me a lot of I think my comp from is Ronald Blair, who I was like fine with as a second round pick, but Cowboys rule. I definitely want to do... Ooh, nice tackle. I can definitely see doing an MLB The Show series this summer. I wanted to do one last year, but with the baseball season getting postponed, I just kind of lost my inspiration to do it. But I know a decent thing or two about baseball. I would say that's it's nowhere close to what I know about football, but that's the one game like I would feel somewhat educated speaking on. Like, I think one of the beauties of my Madden streams is I can go so deep into the NFL. But like if I played 2K, I wouldn't know anything, dude. Like I don't know anything about the ML or the NBA anymore. But 2K I could jeez, I'm all over the place. We're rusty, I guess. The show I could hang a little bit as far as my knowledge goes. Ooh, Bullock getting the edge. Oh, good play. 21. Who's 21? I forget who 21 is. Who's our starting corner over there? Oh, yeah, Greedy Williams. I forgot we gave Greedy Williams a big contract. There's a sack. Bud Dupree. Read that Watt has the pack on his top 3 list. I think it's going to happen, man. I think he's going to take a discount to go play for the Packers. It just feels right. I just wasted a bunch of time there, but whatever. Yeah, the Packers letting Lindsley go. We'll see if that actually happens or not, but it's unfortunate. I thought they were going to be able to keep him. All right, we'll take this field goal. Our red zone defense has been awesome, by the way. Hold them to 3 field goals here. Brandon, no, I missed it. Should I check it later, or do you want to just tell me now? Nice play. Dimey Brown, baby. Yeah, I'm with you, Landon. As good as the Packers are at developing interior offensive line, you don't just let a all-pro offensive lineman walk. I think it's a pretty big mistake. Make it work. Oh man, we almost completed that. Yeah, but J.C. Treader wasn't an all-pro, like arguably best center in the NFL. And they actually had I guess they have Elton Jenkins, but then you're losing a guard. There's a sack. Falorenzu Fadukasi, 2 sacks on the day, baby. Yeah, I think Aaron Jones is going to Miami, which I think is another mistake. That's another thing that Miami's doing that I don't agree with. I know they have the cap space for it, but I don't know, man. I very often disagree with Miami's front office. 4th and 2 is a huge play. Ooh, there's a pick. Let's go. Greedy Williams having a great day. Let's get scooting here, Greedy. We gotta win this game, man. Currently set to lose. Go Pitts. Oh my gosh, he just outran that dude. Yeah, I heard that Miami might give Aaron Jones like $15 million a year, which is just, I don't think I'd pay him a dime over 8. Wait, what is this? What did I just do? Can you change which... Can you change a guy's release on Next Gen? Can you change which direction they try to beat press against? If so, that's pretty sweet. Oh, there you go, Pitts. Let's go. Uh-oh. Pitts got injured. That's not good. We don't like that. Oh, Lock. How do you not fumble that? I didn't get to see the injury to... Is that another... Oh, that's Cunningham with the sack. Oh, come on. That's not a catch. All right, Bullock, get in there. Oh, it's a screen. Nice. Let's go. What'll Gettle Monster pay Saquon? I think Saquon has a good year and makes about 17 mil. I think he resets the running back market. Becomes the highest paid running back. All right, there's a stop. Drew Lock comes out just 94 yards against our defense. A big defensive win for a huge division win. Is drafting Quan at 2 a mistake? I think so. I think it always was. You don't draft a running back in the top 3, especially when your team isn't ready to win. And that was an amazing quarterback class. Let's get on out of here. Huge win, chat. Huge win. This is interesting. I was super high in the Ravens 2020 draft. What grade would I give them? I'm still high on their draft. I mean, linebackers, a big reason I was high on their class was the linebackers they got. Linebackers just take a while. It's that, quarterback, and cornerback are like the 3 positions that, and I would say tight end, like those guys take time to be good. And I think those linebackers will be great between Queen and Harrison's, jury's still out there, but you get your running back in the second. Uh-oh, Kyle Pitts is still injured. Oh my God, Bud Dupree had a 5-sack game. Are you kidding me? He has 15 sacks already. What? What? He's going to break the sack record. What the heck? But then the Ravens also got Duvernay, who I think with Willie Snead on the way out will work out. So I'm still high in the Ravens draft. I wouldn't change any opinions on that class. Do I think Pitts takes some time to adjust to the NFL? If whoever takes him tries to make him like a full tight end, then yes. But if someone gets really creative and just basically uses him as a receiver, I think he'll be just fine. All right, that was a big win against the Colts, but we did lose. Pitts for 8 weeks. No. We'll get him back deep in the playoffs, but ouch, that sucks. That really sucks. We might need to pick up a new tight end.
A couple minutes. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to pick up a tight end. Jack Doyle will work. Do I think the Packers go out and sign a wide receiver if they let go of Lindsey and Jones? Unfortunately, no. I think if they let Lindsey go, it's because they can't afford him, which means they also can't afford a receiver. All right, we gotta make a cut here somewhere. I think I'm gonna let. I'm gonna let Dennis Kelly go. I don't want to IR Pitts because I don't want to play around with. I don't want to play around with the IR and risk him not being able to come back because sometimes that just doesn't work. So I'm not gonna play around with that. I'm just gonna keep him where he's at. All right, weekly awards. This is gonna be Bud Dupree. Yeah, we knew that. So we got the Ravens this week. They are 6-3. I think I'll use a play the moments mini game here. So 3 play the moments with a maximum of 1 full drive. Upeti retired. Seahawks line got even worse. How many games did Upeti even play last year? I guess he had kind of a sneaky good year last year. Third and 9. Oh, I missed. Damn. Kareem Hunt on the Ravens. Ooh. Your question is, would I consider doing a Darius Leonard film room to explain why I think he's overrated after what happened yesterday on Twitter? Maybe during the summer. I don't have time to do that during draft season, but maybe during the summer we could do a little Darius Leonard breakdown. All right, let's keep him out of the end zone here. Screen, get over there. Ooh, good stop, good stop. I don't know why I played that, but that actually works. I forget that we're doing our mini game, not our regular play the moments. But still a good stop. And we give up a touchdown, we give a turnover. Yikes, come on guys, let's go. 3rd and 2, this isn't even a red zone trip, so we gotta skip this moment. I trusted us to get it in there. Get the stop. Okay, we're driving. Red zone trip. Let's play it. There you go, Melton. Big doll. No, I actually did a Packers rebuild not long ago that involved Jordan Love. I think that was on Madden 20 with the updated rosters. Touchdown. What a run. Jeez, your dog almost got ran over by a car. That's terrible. I'm glad he's okay. 2-minute drill. I'm going to skip this. We don't have enough time. We only have 1 moment left. Come on, team. Defense is holding on. All right, red zone. Let's get that in. Oh, jeez. 4th down. We gotta take over and use this. This is huge. Ugh. Thank you, Jalen Darden. Woo. Okay, so we can play by our rules. We can play inside the 2-minute warning, but we got to simulate up to that point. Get us a stop here. 4th down, they get a stop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're driving. And we take the lead. Oh, we're in the 2-minute. Okay, we can play the rest of this game. We got in a pretty good position here. What a comeback by the team. What a comeback. Okay. Devin Duvernay has a superstar in this. God, Bullock injured. Fourth down. Amenahue. Ooh, Lamar sails it. What a stop. This would be a huge win to pick this up without Kyle Pitts. I think we need after he missed that throw, we need a not bad for a running back.
Not bad for a running back.
Alright, I'm gonna just flip this out to Jalen Darden. Oh, why'd you stop running your route? Oh, that sucks. That was a great adjustment, but man, Ravens defense bunkers down. Could Duvernay also play on the outside, or is he just a slot guy? I would say he's a slot guy. That'd be like playing Christian Kirk on the outside. Wait, we can't make this kick? Damn, that sucks. That'd be the equivalent of what the Cardinals are doing and playing Christian Kirk on the outside. He could do it, but he just wouldn't be all that good at it. Why aren't more contracts front-loaded? No, it's just a lot of teams want to get, you know, make the most out of their team right now. Deal with it later. Who's the best GM in the NFL? Ballard. The combination of things going on in New Orleans. You got Kansas City's up there. I think John Lynch is... Oh my God, Bud Dupree. Go off, dude. Great use of the clock there, EA.
Thanks, EA. Thanks, EA.
All right, Bullock's back in there. Good D, game over. What a comeback. Do I like Mariota to the Pats? That's funny. Yeah. FIFA channel just dropped the YouTube link. I literally talked about Mariota to the Pats in the podcast today, but yeah, I think Mariota is one of the better options for that list of teams that need quarterbacks. All right, Laramie Tunsil. Two. Bud Dupree. And we got a bunch of upgrades here. Make a soundbite of Cam going, "I'm rich." That's great. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm trying to not forget what sound bites I need. If you guys have other sound bite suggestions, let me know. I haven't added any yet, Jack Brown. I didn't get around to it today. Do I like rock music? What kind of rock music are you talking about? Big Dalt with the sub gifts. Thanks, my man. Appreciate it. So Leo Metcalf is kind of coming around. He's an interesting player. I feel like if we didn't pay Jordan Lewis, he could probably step in there, but I definitely like 70s rock a lot. But anything that's like too intense is not my jam. All right, we are going to advance here. I got to do a real quick favor for TFGF. Don't go anywhere. BRB. Let me put the Teddy cam up. Keep chat entertained for a second. Alrighty then. Mariota the Pats? No way. We spoke it into existence. I can't believe it. So we have 2 games of our mini game, and then we have 1 full Play the Moments game. I am going to simulate this week against Atlanta because they are not as good. We got the Bucks next week. 28-24. Nice. We take down the Falcons. It's funny going back to play the NFC South because our last 3 rebuilds have been the NFC South between Atlanta, Carolina, and New Orleans. But Trey Lance versus Justin Fields. We get the better in that fight. A 4th for Mariota is a great deal. Yeah, that would be incredible. I think Mariota fetches a 2nd, though. And what a move for the Raiders. For the first time, I could applaud a move for the Raiders if they flipped Mariota after being a free agent signing. Flip him into a 2nd-round pick. That'd be a great move for them. All right, so we have 5 games left. We can participate in 3 of them. The Jags are 3-8, so I'll probably leave that one out. We played the Jags earlier this year. They're struggling. Titans, I think we should play that one in some light. The Panthers and Bucks and Bengals. Let's see where they're at. So the Panthers are 7-4, the Bucks are 7-4, and the Bengals are 7-4. So we have some tough games coming up. Bucks are 7-4. I think I will do our mini game for this one. Ooh, speed boost for Isaac Gaffney. What would the perfect Ravens offseason look like? I would say you draft Creed Humphrey in the 1st. Sign Allen Robinson. And reshape the offense in some of the lights that I've been talking about. Alright. Take control, keep the drive alive. We'll skip that. Field goal. Ooh, red zone trip. We turn it into a touchdown. We get back into the red zone. Wow. Those turnovers early really helping us. This Bucs team is pesky, though. We know that from our Saints rebuild. But the offense is rolling full force today. How about that? 31 points untouched in the first half, but the defense struggling against Tom Brady. Jeez. I mean, we didn't even touch anything. So the question is, do we count that? I think we still got to count it. But what a day for the team in simulation. I mean, we didn't even have to do anything. Jack Doyle, what a pickup that was. He goes off. Marco Bullock, a sack and a half. Jordan Lewis, another pick. He's going to get expensive. M. Sam with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Jeez, these upgrades are flying in. Trey Lance getting an upgrade. Lance might be making a push here for an MVP season. Gets a throw power boost. Our young backup quarterback. So I think to keep the balance, I will count that. So we have just 2 opportunities left. So we are going to... We play the division all the time. Oh, we got a breakout though. Breakout for Marco Bullock, so that helps. We can play 15. What we're going to do, we're going to play 15 snaps on defense with Marco Bullock against the Titans here. And then we are going to play the moments minigame week 16 against the Panthers and full play the moments week 17 against the Bengals. But this is a big breakout. So we're going to play the first 15 snaps with Marco Bullock. Now, he's not actually... in there for every formation, so I just got to keep that in mind. I think that's Isaiah Wilson there at right tackle. Ooh, we almost got a TFL off the bat. I don't think they'll count that. Maybe they will. He's celebrating, so just might count. Thanks for the follow, Homeless Steve. Good D, guys. Good D. Oh, geez, come on. What are we doing, guys? Oh, my God. That was on me, but geez. That's embarrassing. Jonnu Smith will be a Seahawk. I could totally see that. They need a piece for that scheme that fits the bill. I could totally see that. I just don't know if he's a good enough run blocker for their liking, but... Alright, we gotta learn how to tackle. I need you guys to count in the chat. That's 4, so I need you to help me keep track of how many plays we got here. Ooh, hello, Zach Cunningham. Oh, boy. Are you kidding me? totally got us with that. So that's 5 plays, right? Oh, gosh. If that wasn't Derrick Henry, we would have had the TFL. It was a good play. Well, the Titans are staying true to themselves, just running it all the time. All right, that's 6 plays. Oh, whew. Overthrow it. That is Leo Adams, FIFA, the hero from the Bucs franchise. All right, that's 7 plays. Jack Brown. I think the Titans should probably just ride this thing out with Ryan Tannehill. Bottom out if they suck with him, but I mean, they would be. Ooh, there's another potential TFL. They would be a decent fit for like Trey Lance. I could see them going that route, but I think you just ride it out with Tannehill if you're them. Okay, 3rd and 5. That's a screen. We make him throw it in the dirt. All right, what is that? 10 plays? Come on, offense. Go put it in. Uh-oh. Desmond King picked us off. Sack. Fadakasi. Ooh. Lisa B starting in on some TFG merch. Start with t-shirts, hoodies, crew neck, sweaters, or hats. Let the girl know, chat. What would you be most likely to buy? Oh, that's a screen. Man, another good stop. Where are we at, chat? Was that 13 plays, I think? Hoodies would be dope. I could use a TFG hoodie. We got 2 plays left. Defense is doing a great job. Ooh, we get a sack on our very last play. Hell yeah. That might be enough. Love it. Let's go. And the defense is kicking ass. Let's go. That was, as the kids say, huge. All right, Diami Brown. Warren Beckham fighting for that job behind Trey Smith. And Joel Eubanks has hidden dev, power moves. Dude's a freak. got it. Marco Bullock, baby. All right, 2 more games left. We're 10-3. We could be... Oh, wow, we got 2 upgrades for that. So he's got really good finesse moves. I want to work on his power moves just to balance him out a little more. Chris Jones or DeForest Buckner? Definitely Chris Jones. I love Buckner, but Chris Jones is clear-cut DT2. What's up, Honk Boy? Alright, we're going to sim against... I feel like we're going to lose this one. Ooh, we won 35-28. Let's go. We are starting to ball out. This team is finally reaching their upside. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, and it's been without Kyle Pitts for most of it. Lawrence played well. Lance played better. 2 rushing touchdowns this week for Lance. Spreading the ball around. 2-2 Atwell going off. Defense. Barry Standback. It's a sack. Oh, geez, Honk Boy. You all right? You guys got some bad news when I was on break. Someone's dog almost got hit by a car. Vic got COVID. Honk Boy got his house broken into. Hope you guys are all right. You needed TFG back in your life, apparently. Thoughts on Elijah Moore? I like him. 2nd, 3rd round. Gadget player. Really good with the ball in his hands. Runs quick routes. Smooth hands. He's one of many really good playmakers in this class. Do a 0 overall rebuild. That could be a future project for sure. All right, so we're gonna do play the moments minigame, and then we are going to do full play the moments for our final game of the season. Who's my favorite player in the draft? Probably Zach Wilson, to be honest. I'm not going to play this moment. I am going to play this one, however. Here you go, Melton. Decent run. Zach Wilson's the easy answer for that, but Jalen Darden is up there. Kenneth Gainwell's up there. Oh, geez. That is not where I wanted that ball to go. How hyped am I for free agency? Incredibly hyped. I'm super happy I'm going to be here for it, too. Touchdown, Diami Brown. Coming back home to North Carolina. Gets a touchdown. How about that? That's worth a clip. All right, 3rd and 4. I'm going to play this one. Why not? We got to put it in, though. Yeah, I'll be streaming free agency. Absolutely. That'll be a YouTube. That'll be like a 3 or 4 hour YouTube stream, I'm sure. The second the news starts rolling in, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. Just the first like 4 hours, I'll be streaming it. Ooh, we gotta go. We gotta go. Are the 49ers nothing without Shanahan? You'd still have John Lynch. You'd still have a good GM. Hard to say who their coach would be in replacement. but I feel like they'd end up with a good coach. I don't think I would say they're nothing, like guaranteed nothing. Oh! He ran out of bounds, touched the ball. Oh, it was actually a defensive penalty. Coach wasn't paying attention. Declined the penalty. Diami Brown says, "Give me another one, though." Okay, we got 1 moment left, so let's use it wisely. 2-minute drill. Let's do it. Let's get a touchdown here and just sim the second half. We can play a 2-minute warning still. We're at midfield. Oh, okay, Melton. Who's my number 2 defensive player? Oh, in the league? Good question. Good job, way to get out of bounds. Myles Garrett came to my mind. Khalil Mack is definitely... I still have a lot of respect for Khalil Mack. He gets more attention as an edge than probably anyone. Khalil Mack, hard to say because he is getting older, but... Oh, great play. Diami Brown is having a great day. I mean, the Bosa brothers... Jalen Ramsey's up there. Okay, Diami. Okay, Diami. I don't think there's a clear-cut second best. I mean, TJ Watt's obviously. Darius Leonard. No, not Darius Leonard. The really funny thing about that... Oh... That Darius Leonard tweet is, yes, I think he's a little bit overhyped, but the reason I gave him fire emojis is it's not that I think he's a bad player. I think he's like the 6th or the 7th best linebacker in the league. But he gets recognition as like the best linebacker in the league, and I think he's a tier gap below the top guys. That's where I come in on Darius Leonard. But the second I said he's overrated, it doesn't matter how overrated you think he is. When you got a passionate fan base like that, man, that was 2 wide open receivers. Diami Brown again. When a fan base loves a player that much, you say a single bad word about a player, and you think he's a trash man. All right, so we got to sim till the 2-minute warning, but it doesn't look like we're going to be needed. It's a convincing win. Another frickin' victory. What's Xavier Howard's trade value? First round pick. I don't think he's worth like Jalen Ramsey money or draft capital. M-Sems, that's funny. That is literally the one problem with Saquon is his vision. Terrace Marshall reminds you of Chris Godwin. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that, but I wouldn't be stunned if he's good. What do I think of Lattimore and the Browns? That'd be nuts if they could pull that off. It'd be nuts. I could see it too. That team makes moves. You probably got to give up. You got to give up that 26th pick, but that'd be nuts. Especially if Greedy could stay healthy. Whew. All right, we got one more game. Is Derrick Henry my top 3 RBs? Ooh, Kyle Pitts has been cleared. Obviously, we don't want to play him this week, but I think he can play next week if he fights through it. That'd be abusing the game, but we're not going to do it. We've been winning games without him. He'll be back. If we can get this first round bye, he might be back. Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's got 1 week left. He'll be just fine. So we have actually clinched the 1 seed in the AFC. So I'm actually not going to play this game just for time's sake. We've actually clinched the 1 seed. So Kyle Pitts isn't playing, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sim this game. I'm gonna put Henderson in there as the starting back. No one on defense. You know, maybe we should sit Jair Alexander. Let's get Metcalf a start. But I'm okay with defense. Maybe Bud Dupree should sit. All right, Kyle Pitts is available to play. Love it. He's up to a 93 with morale. Let's refix the depth chart. I'm going to put Waring in. Doyle played well, but I guess I probably could have benched Tunsil. Where else did we do? Yeah, it was rush end. Why do Chiefs fans want a wide receiver so badly? I mean, Tyreek Hill, how old is Tyreek Hill? I think the Chiefs could use a wide receiver. I don't know if the first round is the place to do that, but let's look at our end of season stats. Oh yeah, by the way, we lost to the Bengals with our starters out. Rookie QB. Played all right. Dimey Brown came on hot. But the Bengals light us up. We might have to see them again in the playoffs. Let's see how our stats turned out. Trey Lance, 41 touchdowns. He's got to be in the MVP race. 72% completion percentage. Gosh, he is balling out. The receivers, a little bit split this year. Cunningham had a good year. Bud Dupree, 19 more sacks. Just stay killing it. Jordan Lewis, 6 interceptions. He is going to need the bag. I don't think we can let him go after that year. See you, Jack Brown. Thanks for tuning in. We definitely got to pay Jordan Lewis after that year. Let's take a look at the MVP, Texas Trey. Let's go. Let's go. Mitch Trubisky on the 6-10 Bears. Offensive Player of the Year for Trey Lance. Defensive Player of the Year again for Bud Dupree. We might have to boost Bud Dupree with how he's playing. Best D-line as well. Jordan Lewis wins Best Defensive Back. We might have to do some player reviews with the years these guys have had.